It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid. Slip back to 18th position at the moment and the board is not happy once again. We need to get up to 17th or above. There's no question about it. The board is breathing down Mancini's neck and that is the only way out of this. Or I just know we are going to get fired. There are 8 games left in the season. We're getting down to the business end. We need to find a few more victories. So let's get into this episode. First and foremost, a player upgrade. Right, today's player upgrade is for Arnos, which some of you are referring to as the saviour. This one comes from Rafael Almeida. He's got 3 in a row, and that is tremendous. 46 thumbs up on this one. You guys are incredible getting involved with these player upgrades, but you can vote for other guys. I mean, if you really enjoyed this one, that's fine. 46 thumbs up tells me that you did, but feel free to check out the other ones. But obviously, Rafael's getting in nice and early with his player upgrades, and you guys need to get here right on time. Hit that notification bell so you know when the episode goes live, and you may have a better chance of getting in here for an upgrade. But let's get into this one. The number 17, some black Mizuno boots. Mizuno, I like to see that. I just love that difference. And these boots look very, very nice. They're black with a silver trim, a little bit of blue. Absolutely spectacular. Normal untucked shirt, low socks, and white boxing tape on that right hand. Arnos is ready to go. Hopefully he can find another goal or two today. Will he be the saviour? Oh, I'm sure we will find out sooner rather than later. Right, we also need to get into this month's player training. Now, I have been a bit pressed for time. This episode's going out on the Monday. The last episode's only just gone live. So, I've had to grab what you've got in there nice and early, and that's what you get. If you're in here early, you will get more chance of being involved in the series. So let's go. Mark Diesel back on defensive training by the looks of things. Rodolfo Gallardo on defensive endurance. Next up, we have Rodriguez from Connor Foster. This is on Beat Your Man. Now, from memory, Beat Your Man was an attacking one, so that's not in. That was FIFA 17. They've changed the names up, so just be wary of that. So we've gone with attacking scenarios. Number 3 is from V1P3R1, and it's Rodriguez again, this time on dribble possession. Right, Lyric Magic Moments is in here for some personal training, and he wants Garcia on any goal training that we want to see. Well, he's been playing a very big defensive role. Maybe we need to work on his defensive ambitions, maybe turn him into a little bit of a central defensive midfield option. So let's go do that with the defense. And finally, it is K Crown in with Amaral for defending endurance. Right, so those are our personal trainers for this month. Let's get the simulation happening, and hopefully these lads can increase a little bit. Amaral up to a 62, Gallardo is up to a 61. That definitely helps out, and Garcia definitely needed that defensive training, although he tackles like a beast already. Alright, here we go. First game of the episode, and it is AD Alcorcon at the Santo Domingo hosting Atletico Madrid. I'm pretty sure they are in last place, and they are definitely going to be up for the fight. But Atletico, we need a win here. Manager ratings dropped to 51 now. We're getting ever close to that 45, which is usually about where you get fired. So we need another win here. It is no doubt about it. We need a win. Hopefully Aguado and Arnos can link up once again, find us a few more goals. Aguado is equal with 4 goals for the season. We're still the lowest scoring team, but we're creeping up on FC Barcelona B and Sevilla Atletico. If we can get a big performance in here against the bottom place team, that will do us inroads. You don't want to be known as the lowest scoring team. I mean, come on. So we go in with one change. Gallardo comes in at left back, and the new lad Amaral will start at centre back on debut. Here is the Alcorcon lineup. I don't know any of the players once again. I'm just checking the formation. Okay, similar to what we rock with, so it should be boys versus men usually. Come on, Atletico. I have the faith. We need to get the job done. There's no doubt about it. I don't want this career mode to win. I'm actually really enjoying the struggle, the regulations that we've put in play. It's good. It's interesting. And it just makes it a whole lot tougher. So we go with Lovato, Rodriguez, Manuel, Amaral in on debut, Gallardo, Nedlev and Russo will control the midfield today, Gallardo on the left, Arnos in the centre forward cam position, Lopez on the right, and Aguado is up front. Let's go, boys. We need a victory. There's no doubt about it. Away from Arnos. Nedlev feeds it forward. Here's Aguado. Lays this one off, and here is Arnos. Can he turn inside? Oh, he's done well. Arnos! Oh, good save from Jimenez. And an early chance here for Atletico. It will go to the corner. Come on, boys. Deep into the box. And it's out the back. Here is Nedlev. There's Gallardo. Inside gets the run here from Nedlev, but it was a poor touch again from the Bulgarian. And that's opened us up in the midfield. We're going to need some tough work here. Yes, Russo. Brilliant steal from the Italian. Needs the run here from Diego Lopez, and he works his way down the line. Here comes Lopez. Can he get across into the box here? He goes to the back post for Sancho Gallardo. But the defense is strong, and Gallardo has dropped. He is down in the box, and it looks like he's picked up a knock. Here's Aguado. Gallardo feeds it inside. Arnos needs to lay this one off. Russo! Oh, blocked. Gallardo does well. Nedlev lays this one off. Here's Arnos. Cuts through the deck nicely. Arnos! Oh, good save from Jimenez. Another corner. Well, Atletico looking quite fluent in their attack at the moment. Here's Russo to bring it inside. Amaral on debut goes for a huge sidewinding bicycle kick. He's lost half of his hair in the effort. And I think that was deflected. Whoa, what an effort there from the Portuguese centre-back. And another corner. Oh, Russo with the steal. Slips this one off. Here's Arnos. It's a quick one too. Needs to slip this one off for Aguado. Aguado, take the strike when I fucking press the button. You absolute bum nugget. Alcorcon with the break. They push forward. Oh, Amaral gets back. Does brilliantly. It looks like he's injured himself. And Lovano's out of place, but it is a strike and it's put wide. Well, what a defensive effort that was from Amaral. And unfortunately, they haven't made us pay. And here they come instantly on a counter. Gallardo's got some work to do. Oh, just levels him. Just absolutely levels him. Well, we've probably had the upper hand, but they're starting to create a few opportunities here now. Get a free kick, play it into the backs. Was that Gallardo or Gallardo? I'm not too sure. I think it was Gallardo. Here is Gallardo out here. He gets sidestepped. Play it inside. And then they go out. Here's Caesar. Plays it over the back post. Get on your man! Oh, Lovato. Brilliant save. Brilliant save from the captain. He got really big there. That was a tough opportunity. And he's made a cracking save. And it's a corner now. Atletico just need to be careful here. Here's the header. Cleared off the line by Rodriguez. And there is the whistle for half-time. A tough encounter, this one. And it's 0-0. Arnos waits for the run from Gallardo. Plays it back inside. Aguado needs to get this touch on. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Here's Arnos. Oh, great save from Jimenez. Get in there, Lopez. Take the fucking shot, mate. Away from Arnos. Russo out wide. Needs Lopez. He is absolutely labouring. Manages to keep it inside. Cuts back nicely. Here is Lopez. Here's the cross to the back post. Jimenez reads it again. We need some fresh legs on the pitch here, boys. Well, 13 minutes ago, we'll make our substitutions. They make one. We are making three. Changing up the wingers, Castaneda and Cardenas check in, as well as Alex Garcia checks in for Russo. Cardenas plays it forward. Nedlev. Oh, for fuck's sake, Nedlev. Oh, there's the whistle. It's a 0-0 draw against the bottom team. We really needed a win there. Well, 6 shots apiece, even possession. We had the tackles, but unfortunately, we just could not get the goal. Russo, an 8.3 with 3 tackles, 1 intercept. 6.5 for Lovato, only had to make the one save. Rodriguez a 7.4, 7.3 for Manuel, 6.7 for Amaral, 6.8 for Gallardo, 7 for Nedelev, 5.8 for Garcia, 5.8 for Castaneda, 7.7 for Arnos, 6.1 for Cardenas, 6.6 for Aguado, 7 for Sancho Gallardo, 7.2 for Diego Lopez. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match, but a draw is not what we need right now. Well, in the world's longest preview, look at the size of this thing. It's just talking about shit. This is one hell of a story. I'm definitely not going to be reading all this, but the interesting part of it that I did read was Atletico's manager-keeper Vincent Lovato has been in scintillating form over the course of the term with his ability to keep out shots when under pressure from teams who possess a dangerous attacking intent. The 17-year-old who comes from Spain will keep out any other goalkeepers for years to come if he continues to be this formidable as the last line of defense. CEO Osasuna will have to be at their best to score past the Atletico Madrid band, let alone win the match. And then it just goes on for another whole fucking 6 hours of bloody words that I just cannot be fucked reading. But there are more stories going on around the world, so we'll check in with Pierre Rocher and the Media Watch.
Media Watch with Pierre Rocher.
Today on the Media Watch, we've got a message in here from Rafael Almeida. He's been heavily involved with Atletico Madrid of late, but apparently it looks like Arnos has been recently seen in Cristiano Ronaldo's house learning some things with him. All we know is that CR7 was teaching his shooting technique to his compatriot from Atletico. Cristiano wants Arnos to be his successor in the Portuguese national team. So big story unfolding here. Obviously we are down in the second division now, probably don't provide too much of a threat to Cristiano. His career is coming towards an end. Will Arnos be the next big legend for Portugal? We will have to wait and see. Daniel Scala is in on the Media Watch today, and it's well known that footballers aren't just one-dimensional. They usually have a life off the pitch for most part, and somewhat the sum of most players. However, Atletico Madrid defender Diaz has recently acquired his PhD in space aeronautics from Georgia Tech University in the USA. Yeah, that's right, there's a rocket scientist on the Atleti lineup. Upon seeing photos from his graduation, fans have since dubbed the left-back the mad scientist. Can he translate his impressive knowledge onto the field and help propel Atletico through the rest of the season? He's a football-playing rocket scientist. We'll let you decide. Captain Granija is in here on the Media Watch, and apparently Rodriguez was seen on the racing track a few days ago. He came second, but was only 5 seconds away from first. To be fair, he was in a Ferrari. Well, maybe this is where he's utilising his pace on the racetrack, because he absolutely has none out on the football pitch. And I guess that may be why he wants to drive fast cars. We don't know. Maybe this story will have more to it. And finally on the Media Watch today, we've got a message in from Anjan Bora. Apparently, reports are suggesting that Aguado has been watching a lot of Netflix action movies to strengthen his attacking prowess and trying to emulate his childhood hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Further on this story, if it develops. That's all we've got time for today on the Media Watch. Hopefully, you'll have some more information coming in from around the globe on these Atletico players and where they are and what they're up to, and we will report on those as soon as those messages come in.
Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. We're hosting Osasuna, who I think we beat last time from memory, but obviously I think they are a team that are well up the table. We've made some changes to the team here today. Sergio Alvarez is back from injury. He will start on the bench, though. I think Arnos is probably taking his spot there in that cam role at the moment. But we might get him on a little bit later and see if he can provide a new dynamic to this team. Diaz is back in at left back. Netlev's been dropped. Russo goes to centre midfield. Osasuna in third. Okay, we're in for a hell of a ride here, but we need a win. There's no doubt about it. We need a win. If we don't win here, we could be in some serious shit. Boys, I have the faith. We're at home. We can get the job done. The only way we're going to win this game is if you, right there, watching this right now, hits that like button. Hit that like button right now, and I guarantee you we will win this game. And I've probably just cursed over the commentator. Garcia comes into central defensive midfield. Diaz into left back. And Russo moves to centre midfield. Silva in on the right-hand side. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's get a win here. Aguado's going to need some help here. Passes it inside. It's Sancho Gallardo. He'll play it back inside. Aguado! Oh, deflected. Where were the fucking runners? Where's the seagulls? Good passing play. Aguado gives it back here for Russo. Plays it forward. Arnos turns his man beautifully. Oh, great save. Great save. Silva. Back to Rodriguez. Inside. Here's Russo. Off to Arnos. Lays it off. Here's Garcia. A bit of space. Garcia slips on through. Aguado. Can he take the game on? No. Picked off again. Come on, Aguado. Get in the game, mate. Here's Arnos. Lays it off for Garcia. Quick touch on from Arnos to Russo. Oh, he's left the ball behind. Come on, boys. You've got to be clinical. These cunts are on third. Lays it back here. Rodriguez back down the line. Damian Silva. There's the cross. Sancho Gallardo takes the strike. It's a corner for Atletico. Well, we're surging here, but we need something for it. Aguado! Oh, fucking save. Amarel's decided to go for a tearing run through the midfield for some reason. Here's Gallardo. Plays it back for Diaz. Off to Garcia. Lovely ball off for Sancho Gallardo. Works his way forward. Cuts back. Can he get this cross in? Arnos! Oh! Oh, Garcia just strips him. Off to Gallardo. Garcia. Arnos. Back to Sancho Gallardo. Get running forward. He's going to have to take it on himself here. Gallardo works the keeper. Get in there, Silva. Out the back. Russo plays it across. Gallardo again. Out the back. Garcia lays this one off. Silva, wake up, son. There's half time. Deadlocked at 0-0. It's been all Atletico. We just cannot get a finish. Oh, good touch on from Garcia. Here's Sancho Gallardo. Works his way forward. Has to cut through. Trying to get the pass away. Oh, for fuck's sake, your passing skills. Come on, lads. Get the touches. Get the touches. Garcia. Arnos. Russo. Plays it forward. Aguado's picked up a knock. Turns his man. Aguado! Oh, fucking save again, you wanker. Oh, no, not a foot waste with Rodriguez. Ramadan plays it over the back. Come on, Diaz. Get the fucking ball out, you fucking bum nuggets. 1-0 down. We've had all the play, all the possession, and we get fingered. 1-0 to Osasuna. That could be it. That could be the fucking nail in the coffin for Mancini. We needed a win here, and we've been absolutely rooted. Well, Mancini's had enough. Aguado's been dragged. Arnos goes up front and in checks Sergio Alvarez. Oh, come on. You're having a fucking laugh now, cunt. Fucking bullshit. And Sergio Alvarez, fresh legs, just checks in and takes it on. Come on, Sergio. Come on, Sergio. Come on, Sergio. Russo tries to chip the fucking keeper. Oh, we're fucking caught out here. Rodriguez has got nothing left in the tank. Wishes he's in his Ferrari now. Who the fuck's on him? Fucking man up, you stupid cunts. Right, we'll make our final two changes here. Villalba and Castaneda check in for Russo and Silva. Gallardo's gone into the midfield. Lays it off for Garcia. He's got Alvarez. Plays it forward. Here's Sancho Gallardo. Has to play it back. Garcia out wide. Diaz down the line. It's a good run. It's Villalba. Ah, hook back the other way, mate. Right from Alvarez. Sancho Gallardo. Plays this one off. Here's Diaz. Brings it inside. Arnos. Lays it off. Sancho Gallardo has to finish. Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh, my days. Finish your dinner, son. Fuck off. Arnos. Sergio Alvarez on the break. Come on, Sergio. Come on, Sergio. Come on, Sergio. 1-1. Finally, we get a fucking goal. That is big news. I mean, a draw is not what we wanted, but we definitely did not want a loss. And Sergio checks back in from injury, goes on a run, and finishes his dinner perfectly. 1-1 in injury time. That is the fucking finish we needed. Come on, boys. Do it for Mancini. Lovely finish. 1-1. Oh, Villalba gets the steal. And he cuts inside nicely, Villalba. He's still going here, Villalba. Villalba! Oh! Well, it's a corner. Can we get something here? Gallardo whips inside. It's too close to the keeper. We need this win. No! That'll be the whistle. It's a draw. Fuck. Well, we fucking dominated that one. 60% possession, which is unheard of for my play. 14 shots, and we just could not get a fucking second goal. Let's have a look at the player ratings, though. Arnos gets an 8.3 with the assist, a 6.7 for Aguado, 7.3 for Russo, 6.1 for Silva, 7 for Lovato with 3 saves, 7.8 for Rodriguez, 7.1 for Manuel, 7.3 for Amarel, 7.3 for Diaz, 8.3 for Sancho Gallardo. Needed to score that goal. 8.1 for Garcia. Really showed his worth once again in the midfield. Castaneda 6.9. 8.2 for Sergio Alvarez. Oh, this kid is a gem. Viljama, 6.7. Showed a lot of promise when he checked in. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. And this is getting tight, ladies and gentlemen. Right, time for today's player upgrade. It will be for the Portuguese centre-back in Amaral. He is so nervous about his spot in the team, he's already losing his hair. But if you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, let me know in the comment section. And the one with the most thumbs up, of course, gets the upgrade. So get commenting and get smacking those like buttons. Right, so that is where we're going to finish up. I'll tell you right now, our manager rating is at 49. We need to get up one position into 18th. The good thing is we've got a game in hand on Nastic, and if we can get a win in the next game, it will put us back up into 18th. I'll tell you right now, we're playing at Numancia, who sit in 16th position, so a chance to close the gap on them as well. But then we take on CF Royce. Those games are only 3 days apart, so our squad is going to be tested. It could be season defining the next 2 games to see where these boys want to end up this season and if Mancini can hold on to his job. At least we got that draw there against Osasuna. I thought we should have got the win. We played so well. We just could not finish our dinner. It took Sergio Alvarez to get the job done, just to get us a point for the draw. So we're 2 points behind Nastic with a game in hand. We have to get a win here against Numancia in the next game. And then we take on CF Royce. And we just have to get into 18th, 17th position. Like, just up a couple more spots and I think we'll be okay. At the moment, where we're sitting, I think we're fucked. If we lose another game and move further down, we're on manager rating 49. And I know big teams like Atletico, regardless of your star rating when you started up, if you don't get in on the board objectives and stuff like that and your rating gets this low, they will fire you mid-season. Don't even worry about it. I know what's going to happen. I've done a lot of, simulations and that kind of stuff with experiments and testing it, and I know that we are fucked if we don't get out of this position very, very soon. Unfortunately, Arnos and Aguado didn't fire then, so maybe there's only room for one of them in the team at the moment, or I'm not sure. I don't really want to play a 4-4-2 formation and put them up. I don't like 2 up front. It just doesn't work for my playstyle. I need to play that counter attack while the team is so low rated. But yeah, the next episode is going to be a big one. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you've got that bell notification on so you know when this excitement could all come to an end. It could all come crashing down in the next episode. We don't know. But yeah, looking forward to it. We'll see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have a good one.